Oh, it's hot out there. Hey guys, we're back with video number 3 on how to craft a fabulous cover letter. Today's topic, use keywords, or how to talk to a robot. Okay, so back in the day, our cover letters were physically sent to an employer. They were printed on some nice cardstock, and then they were mailed in an official manila envelope. Today, we send our cover letters as attachments or PDFs through the company's online application portal. Many large companies use something that's called an ATS, or an applicant tracking system. This is efficient for companies who are screening hundreds of candidates, but it's terrible for you as the job seeker because you're basically talking to a robot. So in order for your application to even be considered, you've got to get past the mechanical gatekeeper. But no worries, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this. So here is what you do. Take the exact phrase from the job description and add it to your cover letter. So why is this a good approach? Because this is the exact information the hiring manager is entering into the ATS. She's not writing out a whole new script. She's more than likely taking the same info that she put in the job ad and then entering it into the applicant tracking system. Okay, so let's say, for example, that you're making a career transition and you'd like to get into the nonprofit world. And let's say you have an interest in working with kids. Here's a random job description I copied and pasted from a job search engine. It's for a company looking to hire a youth mentor. Okay, so the job description says things like escort youth to external activities, facilitate and monitor group support services, including activities and meetings. Notice, first of all, what terminology is being used. This company is using the word youth instead of young people, juveniles, or kids. So in your letter, use the word youth and imitate this exact terminology. Let's look at the other words that are used in this description: caseload progress, activities, and meetings. Pay attention to words that are repeated more often. For example, in these bullet points, the word youth is mentioned 3 times and activities is mentioned twice. So this is a pretty good indication that these words should appear in your cover letter and especially in your resume. Now, if you want a shortcut to see which words are most prevalent, you can copy and paste any job description into Tag Crowd. This site is great because it generates a word cloud of the most commonly used words in a given selection. So for example, I copied and pasted this job description for a youth mentor into Tag Crowd, and this is the result. Youth and activities are larger, indicating that they're the most prevalent words and definitely indicating that they should be in your cover letter and resume. Next, isolate a sentence that you know matches your qualifications perfectly. So let's take this bullet point. Document information using case files, ETO, and HMIS regarding all client interaction, caseload progress, and outside agency contact. Let's take a fan break. If you feel you meet this qualification and if you feel it's truly representative of your skills and abilities, work this sentence into your letter. You can do this by saying, in my previous positions, I was asked to document information using case files, ETO, and HMIS regarding client interaction. So I know I'll be a great source of help in managing your caseload progress and outside agency contact. See how we created this new sentence but preserved the grammatical tense of the bullet point? We wrote document instead of documenting because this is the exact word used in the job description. That being said, remember this is a professional letter and it still needs to be grammatically correct. So don't write something like, I'm very comfortable document information using case files, ETO, and HMIS regarding all client interaction. It still has to be coherent and a grammatically correct sentence. Now, I know this is going to seem a little bit odd at first, but remember, we're talking to a robot. Our big goal is to get you, with your qualified, valuable, nonprofit experience-rich self, out of the slush pile and into the hiring manager's hands. Using keywords is so important if you want to get past the robotic gatekeepers. Remember to match your cover letter's terminology to the terminology in the job description, use the exact phrase that's mentioned, and always use proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Then, refresh your inbox regularly as you see those interview requests come flooding in.